Hey, welcome back to the video. I started this video and I'll get Cameron to put that beginning in. I showed, if any who's been watching our videos, I have already shown when we had this leg delivered. And what I've been doing is dropping in here to the shop and showing everything as Frank went along building this leg. I'm here at the shop today with Frank. How are you, Frank?
Good, how are you?
Frank's been in many, you've been in many videos, haven't you, Frank?
I think so.
I'm just going to bring you up to date on what Frank's doing. This week we got a 140-foot leg delivered. And I'll show you that leg here in a minute. It's, I believe it's 6,000 bushels an hour, Frank?
About there.
Anyway, it's a 140-foot leg. I guess the thing I didn't tell you, Frank, there's some assembly required. Some assembly required. This is like IKEA. When you buy furniture from IKEA, there's a little bit of assembly. He got started on the head section. This is it here. And this platform that he's working on now, that's the working platform. And you need it fairly big because you get the motor on there and the gearbox and the guard and everything. You need room to get around. And there's a hole on the other side for the ladder will come up. Anyway, this is the leg laying here on the ground. And like I said, some assembly required. He's got to start on the leg here till we run out of angle iron. And we got, these are some of the sheets for the trunking. And I'll bring you back when we get putting trunk together. I just thought I would show you what we start with. Did I say what we start with? I thought I'd show you what Frank starts with. And I'll show you, maybe I'll come back in about a week. There'll be enough to see what's happening. Yeah, I just thought I would do another quick little update here. Frank's got the head section done and it's gone to the warehouse. He's now working on the boot section. And what he has to do, these are bearing holders that slide up and down. You still got to do the piece at the top for the rod. He's got to make, oh, you got the doors made. You just about got her licked there. He's got this side done. You see, we use that threaded rod to adjust the belt, the tension on the belt. And that also how you track a leg. A leg has to be tracked, otherwise the belt won't run in the middle. Anyway, that's what's going on in here. Any other words of wisdom, Frank? Just get out of my way. I've got work to do. Oh, he's brought the sheets in. The next thing he'll be making is, he makes all the frames for the trunk, and then there's a half a day of bending. That'll happen probably today or Monday. I'll catch you up then. What he's got done here is the head and boot are done and gone. They put them in the warehouse. He's got the first trunk done. They're all made in 10-foot sections. He's working on the second one. And what they did on Friday is they punched out. Is this all the trunks, Frank? Is this all the trunks?
No.
Anyway, what they do, it takes a couple of guys, they bend them, get them ready, and then Frank can stick them together. It's a tedious process, isn't it, Frank? Yeah. Anyway, I just thought I would update you on what's going on in here. Probably by the end of the week you'll have these trunks about done, eh, Frank? And that's about it from here. So Frank tells me he's got all these trunks done. There's a total of 11, Frank? 14. No, 14. 14 of these trunks done. I didn't get them all filmed. Hey, they're all the same. There's 14 the same. What he's doing today, he's got to put standoff platforms on 2 of them. And that's what he's working on here. Because when you climb this leg, you've got to stop and catch your breath, don't you, Frank?
Yeah.
You got to stop and catch your breath. And it's a long, straight climb. So that's what we do. And we get that all pre-done before they go to the galvanizer.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd catch you up on what's going on in here. It's a slow process, takes a long time. And when he gets to the next phase, 2 of these trunks will stay in here because when he builds a turn head, we fit all that, or did I say we? Frank fits all that in so that when we go to put it together, when they go to put it together, everything fits. And if you don't try it before, it never would fit, would it, Frank? Not in a million years. Anyway, that's what's going on, and I'll bring you back at the next stage. Next thing will be ladder. And what I wanted to do is catch you up on what Frank's been doing. He is working on the safety ladder. He's got all the ladders are built right now. He's just building the cage that goes around it. Like I said with this leg, there is some assembly required, and Frank's getting after it. And this is the final piece of the puzzle for the leg itself until he gets to the turn head. And he has kept a couple of trunks in here. What he does with these 2 trunks, the turn head has to be fed into a trunk, and you almost have to have the trunk here to do that, so that when you get it up when it's up 140 feet in the air, it's hard to make adjustments and changes and welding. We want to have it so it just bolts together. Anyway, that's what's going on here in the farm, in the plant shop today. And what I wanted to show here today is the turn head. Some people call this we call it turn heads. Some people call it distribution valves. What do you call it, Frank?
Turn head.
Frank calls it a turn head, so it's a turn head. You want to explain how this works, Frank?
Yeah, so the grain falls in the top there, comes down this pipe, and you basically select which bin you want it to go to. There's a pin that goes in there and a spring that locks it in place with a cable down so you can unlock it.
Kind of the secret to making this work is this ring. This ring, what it has is little notches, and the pin, when it comes around, will drop into this notch, and then that pipe will be heading into this spout. And this spout, what is it on the top, 18?
16. What do you
Oh, this is 16 and this is 12?
12, yeah.
Yes, so what these are, they're tapered from 16 inches down to 12. And this is made out of 3/16 metal. And this whole thing we will take, and I'll get that when it comes back, we'll take it to Toronto, and we'll have it dipped and galvanized.
Yeah.
And it makes it look really good.
Yeah.
This diverter pipe that's in here, it's 16 inches OD, right?
14.
Oh, I'm sorry, 14 inches. Yeah, that's right. It's 14 inches. It comes into the top of this is 16, right?
Yeah.
16 into a 14-inch pipe. Then this is a 12-inch downspout. And that pipe right there is 3/8 wall, isn't it?
Yes.
3/8 wall. It's heavy. Matter of fact, it probably weighs a couple hundred pounds, doesn't it?
It's heavy.
It's heavy. It's get the come along out when you move it around. And what Frank's going to do after he gets all those spouts on the turn head, he'll bring these trunks over and he'll mount the turn head onto the trunk. And then there's a pipe on the bottom, and it's right here. This pipe on the bottom, it feeds back in to the leg. So anything that, if there's any dribble at all, like there could be grain bounce out of here, some, won't be much, but a little bit maybe. Or if somebody happens to turn it when the leg's running, there will be grain goes down here. It'll go down into that pipe, back in the leg, and come back around again. That's kind of confusing, but that's how it works. What Frank's making here now, he has a little jig. He cuts out these weird shapes. Then he takes them to the brake, and he'll break them. He's got this one marked. He'll break them, and that's what makes these, I call them cones. These cones are in two pieces. As you can see right here, they're in two pieces. And that's how that works. And we make these out of 3/16 metal just so that they don't wear out very fast. It'll take a lot of bushels. Anyway, that's gonna about do it for this video. I've been jaw-jacking here long enough, as Andy would say. So if you've enjoyed this video and learned a little bit about building the leg, give us a like and a subscribe. I'll bring you back when we get this leg back from the galvanizers, and you can see what the finished product actually looks like. And that'll be in maybe another month. Thanks for watching.